card.
No, I'm not playing anymore
Yes,
because it's time.
it's time to go live.
My favorite letters are R and C.
C.
Aye.
Oh, okay.
We live on the sea. R.
No, I'm not playing anymore because it's time.
Yes, it's
All right.
time to go
It's
live.
time to light.
Sisters and brothers.
My favorite letters are R.
Oh, we're getting
I
the
got it.
delayed
I
thing now.
just turned it off.
Okay. Can I see
It's
people?
time to start the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to get things started.
Sisters and brothers, welcome to another edition of the Catbird Café. Welcome aboard. And our suggested themes today include Pride Month, Father's Day, Juneteenth. This is, it's near, and summer solstice, which is also
Coming up.
Coming up.
Before the next Catbird, all of these things happen.
Actually, next Saturday, we'll be closer to the solstice. But we've got John McHugh, Mike Delaney, and Tom Maynard heading off the crew, and where's John?
Right here. Here he is.
Kathy's so magic; she can make people appear and disappear.
She is magic.
Do you want John?
Go, John. Go,
Go,
John.
John.
Go,
Hey, John.
go, John.
Hello, John. How you doing, anyway?
I'm doing well. Although I've been very busy with Dad's paperwork. I just got named the executor legally.
Oh, jeez.
All the paperwork and his house. And I talked to the realtor yesterday. I actually signed something with the realtor yesterday. And he goes, good, we're going to show it Monday.
Wow.
Whoa,
Yeah, he's
Phew.
not wasting any time.
No.
that's a good thing, no?
Supposedly he's got a lot of buyers, yeah.
Good,
You're a
good.
little quiet, John.
I'm a little quiet. Let me,
Not quieter than he was when he first tuned on,
really?
tuned in.
Is that the, let me go to audio settings, turn up the mic. Oh yeah, that's down. No, the mic is up all the way.
Huh.
And then
I'll
it
just
sounds
get-
perfect.
I think
You are loud there, Tom.
he's
Oh.
sitting softly and carrying a heavy club.
All right.
All right,
Let's hooray for John.
Hooray, John.
thank you. Well, what led me to say I was so busy is I didn't write anything new, but I will do a couple of mine that I wrote in the past. Yeah, and one of them's about the solstice. It's called Summer Solstice. Yeah. Now that summer's here, the shortest night of the year is racing on. We used to walk on the beach, and the longest day of the year was too quickly gone. The summer solstice always makes me think about when we were young. We'd lay out on the beach, thought the daylight hours would never die. But after that long day, the sun was ever lower in the sky, and the shadows that we made just grew longer with the sands of time. The solstice means the year's halfway gone. Let's make the most of it, let's have some fun, and enjoy these warm days and nights before we move along. The lights of the amusement park were a paragon of beauty in the night. They just couldn't match the iridescent sparkle in your eyes. Those days in the summertime with you, they made me feel alright. Solstice means the year's halfway gone. Let's make the most of it, let's have some fun, and enjoy these warm days and nights before we move along.
I always like that song.
Yeah.
Great song.
Perfect song.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
And I get,
Being here in Nantasket, of course, we can relate to that. The worst thing about Hull in the summertime is the traffic. You can't get in or out.
yeah, there's just the one road there, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Still, I have fond memories of Paragon Park in Nantasket Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're going to tear down the arcade
Oh, I saw that.
Mini
and
golf,
the mini
arcade.
golf, yeah,
And the mini
and put
golf.
up condos.
I'm sure.
guessed
I'm
it.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we need?
Oh, well.
Condos.
They take
Where do we need them?
paradise.
Next to the beach.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. My second
Anyway.
one. Anyway. Yeah, I'll always have, but they can't take away my memories.
Yeah, you know, you could just not ever write any more songs and just play your hits from the previous year, the year before. The year
Maybe
before
I'll do that.
Don't be like the new one.
I'll never write another song again. All right.
Sounds like a song.
It does. Yep. Oh, that's a good. Let me write that down. This one's called.
I'll be doomed. I'll be doomed.
All right. Well, for Betty, I'll write some more songs. Okay. This one's called Love Song. And if I sail the ocean so blue, would you miss me and love me so true? When I came back, would you still want me to? Want my arms around you? And if you were to leave me some way, I'd wait for you forever and a day. And if you couldn't find a way back to me, I just want you to stay. There's a feeling between us so strong, more than a poem and more than just a song. And I've had this feeling so long. When I'm with you, nothing can go wrong. The day is gone and night will be here soon. We'll just lay here and we'll look up at the moon. And I'll sing you to sleep with this tune. And I'll lay awake, happy, so happy I found you.
Two great songs, classic.
Thank you.
John McGoo.
Hey, John.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Go, John.
Outstanding.
Thanks again. Yeah.
Mikey's next. Hey, Mikey.
Hello.
Hey, Mike.
Go, Mike. He won't eat it. He hates everything.
Yeah, that's right. What was this cereal?
I don't know.
Life.
Life. Okay, thank you. All right, so we can move on now. Ladies and germs, it's Mike Delaney.
Mike Delaney.
Thanks. So I've got two songs on the Father's Day theme, essentially, because yesterday was Flag Day. Flag Day was my father's birthday. So I think of him, and I'll be leaving here in about an hour to go out to the Flag Day parade down Hancock Street here in Quincy. They do a great job of that. So this song's by Barbara Kinsolver and John McCutcheon. Yeah, it's great. I can see it so clear, the very first time I I'm at a game with my dad. I was 8, maybe 9. We all rose to our feet before the ball game could start. Took off our caps, put our hands to our hearts. It was more than a banner, it was more than a song. Sang because I believed, sang because I belonged. For all those who dreamed, all those who dared, who looked to the heights, and our flag was still there. I see it passing on cars, see it passing for war, see it passing for patriotism. We've all seen that before, seen it used as a weapon to brand some as wrong. No one has the right, I'll stand up and fight to say I belong. 'Cause our flag is still there for all the saints and the sinners. Yes, our flag is still there for all the losers and winners. Those of us who still dream, those who still dare, for the outcast and forgotten, our flag is still there. From Lawrence and Lexington, from Concord and Kent, from Seattle and Selma, we are born of descent. And on this native ground, blessed by immigrant blood, in that river of freedom, we're all washed in the flood. 'Cause our flag is still there for all the saints and the sinners. Yes, our flag is still there for all the losers and winners. For those who still dream, those who still dare, for the outcast and forgotten, our flag is still there. It's still there, though we might disagree. If you are the brave in the land of the free, we have weathered so much, we have traveled so far. We are woven together, we are spangled with stars. So as we take off our caps, and as we all rise, put our hands to our hearts, as we lift up our eyes, we begin with a question. We ask, oh say, can you see? Stand and be strong, believe and belong, be brave and be free. 'Cause our flag is still there for all the saints and the sinners. Yes, our flag is still there for all the losers and winners. Those who still dream, those who still dare, for everyone in this country, our flag is still there. Those who still dream, those who still dare, for everyone in this country, our flag is still there.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
Wonderful song.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
This might be a good time to remind folks that the Francis Scott Key Bridge is now open.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, not the bridge, the channel.
The channel,
Right,
yeah.
The
right.
channel.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah.
Ships can go through now.
Yes, yes. Bridge is going to take a little longer. Yeah,
I think, yeah.
yeah.
Mike, you said that song was written by Barbara Kingsolver?
Yeah,
Yes.
the Barbara
Yeah.
Kingsolver.
Yeah, so John McCutcheon read something that she wrote, and I don't know how actively they worked together in the song, but he wrote the song based on stuff that she wrote, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Cool.
That makes sense.
he's the biggest folk music person there is, because his webpage is folkmusic.com.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
So, this,
I've never read a Kingsolver book I didn't like.
yeah.
Great.
This song is about my dad. And here it goes. Which is thicker, blood or water? The only dad I ever knew. High school games and dusty ball games. Always hope to see you there. Sorry. High school plays and dusty ball games. Always hope to see you there. I was up. You told me what really matters. I was always treated fair. Sorry. Anytime that I might falter, imagined feedback pulled me through. I worked hard to gain your favor, the only dad I ever knew. Your day's hard construction labor, dead tired by the end of day. Shit, sorry. Your day's hard construction labor, dead tired by the end of day. Just a nap before your dinner. Evening quickly slips away. Second job took up your weekends. Days at home were far and few. You taught me determination, the only dad I ever knew. When you went down beneath the rubble, I gave blood at the Red Cross. They said your body couldn't take mine, some clotting factors too far off. I told you about the mismatch. I could tell you weren't surprised. You said there's more to what is passed down than the blue in both our eyes. It took a while for me to figure, as you and Mom lived separate lives. There it is. Hurtful words, mostly unspoken, hard to sort the truth from lies. Just another broken family, held by a bond no longer true. Which is thicker, blood or water? The only dad I ever knew. Some guy calls up from his deathbed. He's a long-lost family friend. His time's short, his need is urgent, to see Mom before his end. Recalling Red Stock's stuff he gave me, and I look like him, not you. Which is thicker, blood or water? The only dad I ever knew. Which is thicker, blood or water? The only dad I ever knew.
Oh,
Oh, great song.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
beautiful.
Awesome.
Apparently, it's been a year since you played it.
Yeah.
Yes, and you can see what happens when you don't write the chords down.
Big
All
song,
right.
though.
Yeah,
Very
Well done.
nice.
Thank you
Very
very
nice.
much.
Yeah.
Mike Delaney, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Tom is next, and then Jimmy, and then maybe Michelle. And if Michelle does not show up, then it will be Dave Bleckley. And
But we just heard Dave Bleckley's not coming because his computer's being worked on.
Well, hell, it'll be Jade then. Jade, get ready. Whew. And I'm tired today. I'm not feeling at all witty.
Well, you don't have to be witty all the
It's
time.
good because I can't be.
You could be half witty.
Yeah. Half-witty.
That's it. Excellent.
Very good. Very good.
I like
All
it.
right.
All right, let's hear it, please. From Mr. Tom Maynard.
Go Tom. Go Tom.
Go, Tom. Go, Tom.
Thank you.
Go, Tom.
Go, Tom,
Thank
go.
you. Good evening. What was that?
Ready.
Who knows?
It was Freddie, yeah. So I've been going round and round and round about what to do tonight, and I'm gonna do two father-themed songs. The first one is one I wrote for being a father, as opposed to speaking about my dad. Although the second one I think I'm gonna do is one I wrote for my dad. So this is called Father's Song. Is everything on? Everything looks like it's on. It was your birthday, and you were just 1 minute old. All that I felt then seemed more than one heart could hold. I looked in your crystal blue eyes. There I saw the infinite skies, to the source of all love, flying high. I took you and held you. I saw the first breeze in your hair. I breathed deep and smelled you, touched you through your scent on the air. I bent with the weight of my need to be more than I believed I ever could be. It was then that I knew beyond doubt the universe had changed forever. And with it so had I. I was your father. Now I watch you standing as you're looking out of the door. And only a step lies between now and all that's in store. You have been yearning to fly into that infinite sky. And all I can hope for is that I have given enough. All that I've taught you, the lessons were grounded in love. This is your time to live. I've given you all I can give. It holds so much promise. Be free now, and now beyond shadow of doubt, the universe is changing forever, and with it so shall I. But I'm still your father.
All right.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Eddie Tom. Daddy made it.
So this one is for my dad. See if I can remember it. I think Mike has infected me with chord blanking. Anyway, this is called Measure of a Man. My dad came in this life to sing, and with his song he's taken wing. His songs in love were of one part, and they shone so brightly from his heart. My dad was drawn into the woods, and on that path we both have stood. I've felt the awe, I've seen the gold in the sanctuary of his soul. My dad and I, we walked the hills, late night talks, early morning stillness. He taught me how to love the land. He showed me what was right and wrong. I've heard him sing his inner song. Through him I've come to understand how to take the measure of a man. My dad, he knew the speech of birds. There is a meaning without words. He knew their songs, he knew their names, and I loved the power that he claimed. My dad and I have walked the trails, up mountains, down into the vales. We shared our meals under the sky and quenched our thirst from the stream's side. My dad and I, we walked the hills, late night talks, early morning stillness. He taught me how to love the land. He showed me what was right and wrong. I've heard him sing his inner song. Through him I've come to understand how to take the measure of a man. And late one night upon the ridge, the Milky Way, a sequined bridge, a path of light across the sky. The solid stone against our spines The stars came down in soundless lines. We witnessed wonders from on high. My dad held so much deep inside, but a song like that, it cannot hide. He made us feel safe and secure, growing into life with love assured. My dad and I, we walked the hills, late night talks, early morning stillness. He taught me how to love the land. He showed me what was right and wrong. I heard him sing his inner song. Through him I've come to understand how to take the measure of a man. Through him I've come to understand how to take the measure of a man.
Wow.
Yeah,
Great one.
beautiful, beautiful. So you got your love of nature from your father.
I would attribute a lot of it to him. Yep.
Yeah, me too. He taught me how to recognize the flowers and the different rocks and stuff.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of time on trails in the woods. That was important.
Yeah. Cool.
Anyway, thank you, Tom Maynard.
Yes.
Beautiful, Tom.
Okay, we got Jimmy coming up, and then
We still don't have Michelle
or
or
David.
David.
So it's going to be Jimmy, Jade, and then Gaia.
Right.
Hi, James.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hi,
How you doing?
guys. I'm great. How are you guys?
Good, good.
Doing
And
okay.
how's Parks?
He's good. He's good. He's fast napping. Fast nap.
Fast nap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Very good. All right. It's one of the greatest guys that
Oh, yeah.
that we've met in our lives as musicians.
Very
Jimmy
true.
Lawson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great one.
Go Jimmy. Go Jimmy.
I was going to play you a couple of songs I wrote. I've probably played them both for you before. And it just never occurred to me that tomorrow's Father's Day. And then when Tom started his beautiful songs, first thought I had was, I don't have any father's songs. And then I thought, and probably because of Tom and I having an affinity for Dan Fogelberg, I thought, well, there's a father song waiting to be sung. So thank you, Tom. This is a Dan Fogelberg song for his dad. An only child, alone and wild, a cabinet maker's son. His hands were meant for different work, and his heart was known to none. He left his home and went his lone and solitary way. He gave to me a gift I know I never can repay. Quiet man of music, denied a simpler fate. He tried to be a soldier once, his music wouldn't wait. He earned his love through discipline, a thundering velvet hand. His gentle means of sculpting souls took me years to understand. The leader of the band is tired and his eyes are growing old, but his blood runs through my instrument and his song is in my soul. My life has been a poor attempt to imitate the man. Oh, I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. My brothers' lives were different, for they heard another call. One went to Chicago, the other to St. Paul. And I'm in Colorado, and I'm not in some hotel, living out this life I've chose and come to know so well. I thank you for the music and your stories of the road. I thank you for the freedom when it came my time to go. Thank you for the kindness and the times when you got tough. And Papa, I don't think I said I love you near enough. The leader of the band is tired and his eyes are growing old, but his blood runs through my instrument and his song is in my soul. My life has been a poor attempt to imitate the man. Oh, I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. I am a living legacy to the leader of the band.
Outstanding, Jimmy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Jim.
Well done. Yeah. All right.
Great job. Nailed it, Jimmy.
I think your father's blood run through your instrument? Never
If
mind.
it did, it would sound like Johnny Cash.
Only Gaia would. Only Gaia would
or maybe
get that.
Roger Miller or Johnny Horton. I remember my dad having those albums when when I was a kid, and Johnny Horton, North to Alaska, and Roger
that's right,
Miller and Johnny Cash, and Jimmy Dean.
Great
I got the
sausage.
name out of it, Jimmy. Wow, that one took it out of me. I'm drained. Let me. I think I'm gonna drop my D to a C. I'm tuned down one full step, and I'm gonna drop my low D to a C. How low can you go? We were saying earlier.
We go low.
This wasn't written with Juneteenth in mind, but is relatable. I have to gather myself.
That was strong. Yep.
I have a dream, he said. I wonder why he's dead. Is that what happens when you dream? It didn't matter then, and now it doesn't matter when. That's what happens when you can't breathe. I didn't point the gun, I didn't need the sun, but neither did I stand opposed before. That ends right here and now. I won't be counted out. The change is staring at me in the mirror. Oh, it's me. It's me. You ran for your life into a land where not one soul you knew, yet with a dream of not living in fear. We put you in a cage, took your child and turned the page, and Lady Liberty shed a tear. I could not believe my eyes. I lost count of all the lies, but I did not lose sight of the truth. I held fast to the light to stand up for what is right, and I swear I will not abandon you. It's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. I will be the change I wish to see. Love is not a mystery, nor is it a guarantee. And why is that? Why can't we all just love? We have the capacity to live so much more compassionately if only we would just rise above. And so I will stop, reach out my hand, look right at you and say, what if we taught all around the land what love can do when we say, ooh, it's me, it's me, ooh, it's me, it's me, ooh, it's me, it's me. It's me. A la Johnny Cash.
All right.
All right.
Woo! Me Lunsford, man. Great songs. That's a wonderful song.
Yeah.
Man, it is a tornado of talent here this evening and every evening
Right.
at the Catbird Cafe. Michelle is still not here. We may have to make her walk the plank. But for now, let's go on and check out Jade, and then it'll be Gaia, and then Val. Nice ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think I see a spirit coming in the window.
That's
Yeah,
right. Yes. Yeah.
What? What? Every time. Every time.
That's so weird.
Every time what?
Every time you guys tune in, you get a shot of the ceiling.
Yeah.
Well, that's
But
me.
now the lights are.
Oh yeah, now the lights from outside are blinding us.
You know, the sun. She's gonna do something about it.
Yes.
Hold on, she's gonna take care of that.
It's okay, except we can't really see you, Jade, because you're in a
That's
shadow
okay.
because of that.
That's a little bit later. That's okay with
That's
you.
better. That's
Yeah.
better.
It's all right.
Okay, folks. It's Jade.
Hey, Jade.
Hello. I don't know anything. So anyways, I'm gonna do a mismatch of a couple of things I like, and I do only parts of songs that I really like. It's Candle in the Rain by Melanie, part of that, and part of Train's Drops of Jupiter. This is Pride Month, and The last time I heard, before I started playing the song, you know, people know it as Lay Down, was I was in Provincetown. I think it was at the Pilgrim House, and that was in the 80s. That was the height of the AIDS epidemic, and a drag queen came on to sing, you know, that song, and it took on a whole different meaning. So I only do part of it, and I'll go into Drops of Jupiter, and then I'll do a song my own. You've got to lay down, lay down, lay it all down. Let your white bird smile up at the ones that frown. You've got to lay down, lay down, lay it all down. Let your white bird smile up at the ones that frown. We were so close, there was no room. We bled inside each other's wounds. We had caught the same disease. We all sang a song of peace. Some came to sing, some came to pray, some came to keep the dark away. You've got to lay down, lay down, lay it all down. Let your white bird smile up the ones that frown. You've got to lay down, lay down, lay it all down. Let your white bird smile up at the ones that frown. You've got to lay down, lay down, lay it all down. Her cheese back in the atmosphere with drops of Jupiter in her hair. Hey, hey. She acts like summer and she walks like rain. Reminds me that it's still time to change. Hey, hey. Since her return from the stay on the moon, she listens like spring and she talks like June. Hey, hey. Tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way? See the lights all faded. Is that heaven overrated? Tell me, did you fall for a shooting star? One without a permanent scar? And did you miss me while you're looking for yourself out there? Her cheese back in the atmosphere with drops of Jupiter in her hair. Hey, hey. That's a mishmash.
I
Nice
like
one.
it.
Good one.
Wow.
Nice mashup.
I am gonna do again because it's still with me. The song I wrote with High Wire. It's still crazy out there. Get crazier every day. Sitting here upon a high wire, looking down upon a world on fire. I can see the flames are getting higher as I sit upon my high wire. I know that I'm growing tired of all the politics and all the lies, and I don't wanna participate in our destruction because of all the hate. 'Cause we fail to feel the burn, and we never seem to learn. But the world is gonna turn despite the fire. There are those that love the fire. They strike a match and light the lighter. The only thing that they desire, they stoke the fear and stoke the ire. Well, I believe that love inspires, the only thing to fight the fire. And I don't wanna participate in our destruction because of all the hate. 'Cause we never seem to learn, and we fail to feel the burn. But the world is gonna turn despite the fire. Ooh, 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 I feel the fire. Sitting here upon a high wire, looking down upon a world on fire. And I can see the flames are getting higher as I sit upon my high wire. I know that I'm growing tired of all the politics and all the lies. And I don't wanna participate in our destruction because of all the hate. 'Cause we fail to feel the burn, and we never seem to learn. But the world is gonna turn despite the fire. Ooh, 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 I feel the fire.
Yeah.
All right, Jade.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Singing the truth.
Glad to hear you this week.
I know what you did.
Ah.
Marianne did something.
And what's Marianne up to? We got no other legumes so far. Just Marianne.
Not even J-Nut.
No, J-Nut's not even going to be here. What's going on in Marianne land?
Not a whole lot. We're just working hard, keeping busy, and tiring ourselves out.
No, we don't.
Again, every time.
Not hearing a thing. Turn the computer.
It's hard to remember these things, I know. But yes.
No.
Not really.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I said, not much. We're working hard, very busy, and we're all tired.
Yeah.
Still lots of babies, huh?
Lots of
Lots of
babies.
babies. Wild, odd pet fat is ridiculous and everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the odd pet vet, folks, in case you don't know, is if you have an odd pet, which is pretty much to say anything but a dog or a cat, call up the Wildlife Center, make an appointment to see the odd pet vet.
They do good work there.
Yeah, they do. There's something about that. You didn't get to see the flamingo.
No.
Yeah.
Well, it
Just
wasn't
in the
that bad.
picture. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How bizarre.
We need a vet if there's anybody out there that.
Oh,
we
you're
need
recruiting for a new vet. Okay.
Seasonally or what?
Huh?
Just
Permanent.
permanent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Part-time, permanent, doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay.
Anything.
Yeah.
He'll take anything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Harry's not available, right?
Harry is Harry's going to be doing something else for about a year, but he is actually was at the center this past week.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, and his girlfriend too, who just graduated as well.
All right.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That's
Good to know.
yeah, Harry Mertz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you look well.
Yeah.
Thank
Good to
you.
see. Yeah.
Thanks for your
I-
time.
Thank you.
All
All
right.
right.
See
All
you
right,
next
folks.
time. Take care, both of you.
Marianne Sullivan and Jade Richard.
Yes. Nice one.
All right. Now let's go down to a place that is famous for its great weed. I myself have smoked it. Hey, Gaia.
Hey, Maui Wowie.
How you doing?
Well, I was doing great, and then I got here, and I had my two songs ready to go, and then I heard people start doing their songs about their dads, and I promised myself that I'm not going to do it because it'll just make me cry, but I'm going to do it because
Okay. It's okay to
I
cry.
just feel like I had the greatest dad in the world. I mean, a lot of people feel that way about their dads, but I really, seriously had a dad that, I mean, I don't think I would have gotten engaged 57 times in my life if it wasn't for having the perfect dad. Really, he's just amazing. Anyway, I wrote this song for him and I'm going to play it. I realized I never wrote the chords down for it, so I hope I remembered. I hardly ever play it, but it's called When I Get to Heaven. A lot of you have heard it before, but I rearranged it a little bit.
Let's hear it for Gaia.
Yeah.
So my dad's idea of dying was that because he loved the game of golf, that he didn't really care about heaven or hell or really Buddhism or any of it. But he said when he died, he just wanted to play 18 holes of golf on Torrey Pines every day for the rest of his death or whatever. So that's why the second verse is like that. Here we go. Q chord. When I get to heaven, will my grandmother be there to meet me at the gateway, put fresh flowers in my hair? 'Cause when I get to heaven, I hope she'll still be there. And when I get to heaven, will Dad take me by the hand, lead me across the fairway to his promised land? 'Cause when I get to heaven, I hope he'll take my hand. For all life's possibilities, are there any when we're dead? If we didn't live our dreams on earth, do we die those dreams instead? Can a Christian be with Jesus, but a Buddhist be reborn? Can a man who loved the game of golf play 18 holes forevermore? And when I get to heaven, I don't know where you'll be. This is for my ex. I was with a guy named Paul for 30 years, and he passed away a few years ago. This is his verse. When I get to heaven, I don't know where you'll be. In that place for saints and angels, you never would feel free. 'Cause when I get to heaven, I'm not sure where you'll be. 'Cause for all life's possibilities, are there any when we're dead? If we didn't live our dreams on earth, do we die those dreams instead? And can we see our loved ones? Will they look the same as the last time we saw them? Or will they be young again? 'Cause when I get to heaven, I hope they'll still be there.
Real good. Yeah.
Great song.
Yeah, we're swooning.
Yes.
I hear that. I hear those swoons. So I wrote that a couple years ago. I woke up one morning and the song was already in my head, the lyrics and stuff, and that was on my grandmother's birthday. The grandmother I sang about, maternal grandmother, first verse was already there. Then I added the ones for Paul and my dad. Okay, and I had some help from Mandy Woods on that song. People that know Mandy helped me. She co-wrote that. She wrote the last verse with me. That's it. Okay, full
Gaia, every
disclosure.
time I've heard that song, it's better. I just
Well, let's hope so. I'd
it
hate to
wears
think that's getting
well, but
worse every time, Val. Thanks.
it keeps getting better. That was beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
Beautiful.
Okay, and then when my dad passed away, I was asked to do some music with my guitar up there where he was put to rest. This is in San Diego. There's a beautiful spot because he was in the military, so they did all the 21 gun salutes, and it was a big deal. Anyway, I sang this particular song for him, and I'll do it now. I didn't write it. But it was written by Shep and the Limelighters or something. Does that sound familiar? Shep and the Limelighters. Oldie. It's an oldie. My dad liked this song. Okay. Let's see if I can. I'm not doing the cue chord. I've never learned this song before. Well, I guess I played it on guitar. Shep and the Limelighters. Yep, that's them. You're my love. You're my angel. You're the girl of my dreams. I was Daddy's girl. I'd like to thank you for waiting patiently. Daddy's home. Your daddy's home to stay. How I've waited for this moment to be by your side. Your best friend wrote and told me you had teardrops in your eyes. Daddy's home. Your daddy's home to stay. It wasn't on a Sunday. Monday and Tuesday went by. It wasn't on a Tuesday afternoon. All I could do was cry. But I made a promise that you treasured. I made it back home to you. How I've waited for this moment to be by your side. Your best friend Elsie wrote and told me you had teardrops in your eyes. Now your daddy's home. Your daddy's home to stay. Daddy's home. Daddy's home to stay. I'm not 1,000 miles away. Ah, that was rough getting through that one. My dad taught me astronomy. We used to sit and look at the stars. He taught me all the constellations of stars. And he always says when he dies, he's going to be up there somewhere. He'd point to the sky and go, there'll be a golf course, my perfect golf course. I'll be playing right up there.
All right.
All right.
My
Sweet
daddy,
dad.
happy to share him with you.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing and for sharing those two great songs. It's
Yeah.
Gaya Taylor.
Wonderful day.
Val is next, then Neil, then Betty and Andy,
Ooh,
as I can see into the future.
yeah.
Hey, Val.
Howdy.
What's up?
I'm
How are
what?
you?
One of the things my dad liked to do was fish. We lived in Liverpool for 4 years, and our next door neighbor, when we lived in Liverpool, was a fly fisherman, and so we spent a lot of time in Wales with my dad fishing. And my favorite story is one I witnessed. He cast back and brought into the water a live bird that he caught on the wing.
Wow.
Oh boy.
To which the next door neighbor, Mr. Southworth, said, "My God, you Texans even use large flies."
That's great.
All right, folks, let's hear it for Val Fowler.
Right, Val.
sound?
You have original sound on, Bill?
Pardon?
You have original sound on?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry to
Some
interrupt.
bandwidth.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt.
Cast your bread upon the water is a creed you know you ought to try to heed because it's written in the book. But by any earthly measure you can sure increase your treasure if you first put that bread upon a hook. Find a place that's nice and quiet with some water running wide with your eyes wide open, make a wish. You don't need to worry about the troubles of the world. All you gotta do is fish. 'Cause there's a largemouth lying at the bottom of the lake, and there are walleyes waiting by the weed. There's rainbows running in the river today. What more do you need? Get a rod and a reel and some beer and some bait. Thinking, holy mackerel, mama, I can't wait. There's a whole lot of fishing gotta get done today. When I was a child in the spring, my blood ran wild. I could not stand to be locked up in class. Lessons weren't for learning, not the way the sun was burning. I was yearning for the tugging of a man. I could hear the wind blow softly through the window saying, come on boy, there are fishes in the sea. And I still lose my reason when that season comes around and those same old voices call to me. Well, there's a largemouth lying at the bottom of the lake, and there's a walleye waiting by the weed. The rainbow running in the river today. What more do you need? Get a rod and a reel and some beer and some bait, singing holy mackerel, mama, I can't wait. There's a whole lot of fishing gotta get done today. Well, out in Colorado, underneath the shadow of a willow tree, there waits a speckled trout. There's pike in Minnesota, there are sunnies in Dakota, and all you gotta do is pull them out. My daddy taught me angling, and as our lines were dangling, he said, remember, son, when you become a man, look at the final judging, the Lord won't be begrudging the hours you spent with a fishbowl in your hand. There's a largemouth lying at the bottom of the lake, and there are walleyes waiting by the weed. There's rainbow running in the river today. What more do you need? Get a rod and a reel and some beer and some bait, singing holy mackerel, mama, I can't wait. There's a whole lot of fishing gotta get done today. It's a hard job, but somebody's gotta do it. There's a whole lot of fishing gotta get done today.
All right. Big fish story by Val Fowler.
All right, good one.
Yeah. That song had good vibes.
And last week, and I thank Gaia for preparing for me for this, but last week, right after this, it was my job to be the first MC for the Portland Song Circle that 2 nights before lost a very, very, very prominent member of that group to death. And it became my responsibility to lead the sing-around, which turned into a memorial. And I thought about this song a couple of days after. Wish I'd thought of it at the time, but I'm going to sing it tonight when I go. I learned this song about 10 years ago and then set it aside. And only last week did I pick it up again. because I like it. So here it is. There are many ways of being in this circle we call life. Wise ones seek an answer, burn the candle in the night. Is a jewel just a pebble that found a way to shine? Is a hero's blood more righteous than a hobo's sip of wine? Did you speak to me one morning from a distant world away? Did you save me from an arrow? Did you lay me in a grave? Were we brothers on a journey? Did you teach me how to run? Were we broken by the waters? Did I lie you in the sun? I dreamed you were a prophet in the meadow. I dreamed I was a mountain in the wind. I dreamed you knelt and touched me with a flower. I awoke with this, a flower in my hand. I know that love is seeing all the infinite in one. The family of creatures, who the Father, who the Son. The vision of your goodness will sustain me through the cold. Take my hand now to remember when you find yourself alone. You're never alone, for the Spirit fills the darkness of the heavens. It fills the endless yearning of the soul. It lives within a star too far to dream of. It lives within each part and is the whole. And it's the fire and the wings that fly us home. Fly us home. Fly us home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great song. What a fine voice.
Yes, really.
Yeah. That's Val Fowler.
Those words were by Joe Henry, who wrote them down and left them on the kitchen table, where John Denver had been staying with him. And John found those words on the table. They were written for him, and he put it to music. And I'm the only person that in all the music that I've done, I'm the only person that I know other than John Denver that sang that song. So it was recorded by John, but the words were written by his friend Joe Henry.
Well, you did a fine job with it.
Beautiful job. Yeah.
Absolutely love this song.
Great.
All right. We can go on now to Neil's place, and then to Betty and Andy's, and then to Jay's.
All right.
Hey there.
Hello. Well,
hello.
What's going on?
I spent the day tabling for my climate group at the Pride Festival up in Lowell.
Oh, good for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice day.
We're tabling every week now, weekend.
It's great weather for it.
You know, it's funny. The guy who really drives it in our group is this. He's a socialist type. I mean, he's a labor union guy, and
Yeah, well.
he goes to all these things. He goes to all the meetings, and I finally beginning to get it. He's connecting with the whole community, and he just does it naturally. I mean, or at least it's natural now. So I'm beginning to learn to accept that this is what we do.
Yeah.
Well,
That's great. You do it.
Yeah.
Really.
I mean, we're not far from socialists ourselves.
Oh yeah. Well, I wouldn't. I mean, he's a labor union guy. You know. I mean, he's really,
yeah.
But he believes
Very
more in climate
respect-
change. He thinks that's even more important right now, or both.
And
are.
it is.
Right.
Okay, folks. Put them together for Neil Dale.
All right, Neil.
Oh my. Well, I hope the sound is okay.
So far, so good. Yeah.
Okay. This is a new song. It's called Too Big to Notice. Maybe it's too big to notice. Maybe it's too close to see. We could be in a concrete bubble at the bottom of the sea. And we're so relaxed about it, never even seem to doubt it. We just walk around like we're nowhere. But coyotes cry out to the moon, crayfish mate and humpbacks croon. Just don't say it's all the same old tune. We're walking on a raging river, all we have is stepping stones. But they become so worn and polished, every thought is so well known. And we're so relaxed about it, never even seem to doubt it. We just walk around like we don't care. But coyotes cry out to the moon, crayfish mate and humpbacks croon. Doesn't sound much like the same old tune. We tie our boats up every morning, step into a daily grind, wash our dreams away with coffee, leave the infinite behind. And we're so relaxed about it, never even seem to doubt it. We just walk around like we're nowhere. But coyotes cry out to the moon, crayfish mate and humpbacks croon. It's really nothing like the same old tune. Maybe it's too big to notice, maybe it's too close to see. Greatest show on earth is played, tickets are forever free.
Nice.
Good one.
Yeah.
Liking it. I like.
Tickets are forever free. That's cool.
Yeah.
Awesome, Neil. Awesome.
Coyotes cry out.
Yeah.
I like that too. Yeah.
And they don't howl. You know, if you've heard them in your backyard, they have the weirdest sound. They sound like a bunch of psychotic babies crying. I mean, they're just like,
Yeah.
very strange.
Yep, we got them.
Yeah, this is Terry, actually. I wrote this song for my father. I just decided to play it because I realized it was Father's Day. And anyway, I wrote this song for him because he spent a lot of time later in his life, as many too, trying to figure out where his family came from. And he finally tracked it down to this guy who deserted from the British Army after the Battle of Saratoga. So this song is called, well, it's Thomas Dale. And I have, I wasn't there, nobody else was, so there's a little truth in this. The cannons had grown still at last, and in defeat stood waiting. King's tall ships were loading fast, to England were returning. And Thomas Dale, sick at heart of guns and death's dark rattle, he manned a cannon for the king through 18 months of battle. Choose me up and on your way. We owe the life we live today to other people's choices. The season it was harvest time, the leaves are red and falling. The heavy cannons loaded first, so Thomas took to walking. He he met a girl, Harmony, there while walking by the water. Lost within her golden hair the memory of the slaughter. For 7 weeks they lived in peace, the joy of love was flowing. And then he heard his captain call, he heard the bugle blowing. Harmony, it is time to go, though I have loved thee dearly. The English must obey the call to serve their king and country. Choose me up and on your way. We owe the life we live today to other people's choices. He set his foot upon the plank, the tall ship it was swaying. He turned and saw Harmony there, heard what she was saying. Ah, Thomas, for the love I bear, this parting is so cruel. And one thing I must tell you is I have your fondest jewel. In 8 months I will bear a son, or it may be a daughter. Come take New England for your home, live here as a father. Choose me up and on your way. We owe the life we live today to other people's choices. He threw his pack upon the plank, in vain they tried to bind him. And shots rang out, but Thomas fled, called to those behind him. America will be the home of children I will father. To freedom I have turned today, and may they follow after. Choose me up and on your way. We owe the life we live today to other people's choices.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. Nice.
It's kind of amazing when you think about where we could have been.
Yeah.
Really.
Truer words were never
So
sung.
cool.
Neil Dale, folks.
Very nice, Neil.
Yeah.
Nice, Neil. Nice, Neil.
All right, now, before we go on to Betty and Andy, and then Jay, and then hopefully Ron, let's have a word from our sponsor.
Folks, as you know, great part of the reason we're here is to help support the New England Wildlife Center. And as you heard from Marianne a few minutes ago, they're very, very, very busy out straight, taking care of orphaned, injured baby animals, adult animals, wildlife, odd pets, and all kinds of craziness in that place. So they can really use some assistance financially, grants, the few grants and things that they're eligible for don't do the trick. They really require donations from folks like us. So we thank you so much for all you've done in the past. We know many of you have been very generous to the center, and whatever else you can do now and in the future, it's much appreciated. So to make a donation, go to anywildlife.org. And there's a donate button very prominent right on the homepage, or write a check, send it to 500 Columbian Street. That's in South Weymouth, Massachusetts, 02190. We hope that you are following both the Cape Wildlife Center and the New England Wildlife Center on Facebook, if you do Facebook. And good story this week, very, very heartening that a few weeks ago, or a few months ago maybe, you might remember that there was a little screech owl that had probably been hit by a car, was pretty severely injured, and but fortunately was brought right to the center for care. And turns out that because it was a fresh wound, the surgeons, the vets were able to repair his injury, and it took a long time to heal. But last week he was released back into the wild. Yay. So great news, great work from the center, and do follow the two centers on Facebook. There's some very educational and charming stories that you can read there.
Yeah, I miss working at the wildlife center during the springtime. All the babies there, but then on another level, I don't. So,
A lot of work.
because Mary Ann's right. Yeah, there's a whole lot of work going on there. Thank you.
Thank all of you for all you do for the Wildlife Center, regardless if you're there physically. And I know Mary Ann is, and thanks to Mary Ann for what she's been doing for a lot of years. Both of you have
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
It's a good spot.
I miss it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you,
miss
Neil.
it too. Thanks, Neil.
Kathy, as he flew away from the center, did he say, "I'll be seeing you"?
I'll be
Did.
seeing you.
Yep.
Oh.
Of course he
about
said that.
Screech owls always
Only
kinda-
you, John.
Screech owls just have little eyes compared to all the other owls.
Oh, interesting.
Think like a coyote and cry now.
Yeah. All right, great.
Yes, we're going to Betty and Andy's, then Jay's,
Betty is now.
then Ron's if we're lucky. And if we're not, then it'll be Rich. Hey there.
Hey there. Oh there.
Hi there. What's up?
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy,
Hey.
howdy.
You guys been out playing?
Oh, yeah.
We have a good schedule coming up.
Good, good. All right, here they are. The guy on the left, that's Andy. And the woman on the right, that's Betty. And together they are back to back.
Yeah.
I think they could have figured out who's betting in there. Anyway,
Had to be sure, we had to be sure.
Actually, now what?
Oh, no, I think, was somebody say something?
Oh, anyway, our first tune is going to be actually what they call those mishy-mashy things, and this is an arrangement by Husky and Betty.
Yeah, it's a mashup of In My Room by Brian Wilson and Sleepwalk.
This was all her idea, so I take no blame for this.
There's a place where I can go and tell my secrets to you.
Yeah.
Great guitar.
All right, Betty and Andy.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice going.
Yeah, in my room is my favorite
So I take no blame for that one.
Beach Boys song.
Yeah.
Great job.
Okay, this is a song from one of my absolutely favorite bands. In fact, this is where we met Jay Psaros. We were down at the South Street Music Circus, and we saw this group, the Mavericks, and Jay Psaros was the opening act. And that's how we got to know. And I'll never forget it. We walked up, and I says, "Is that a 0018?" He handed this to me. He didn't know me at all. Okay.
It's like, who hands you a guitar?
Yeah,
It's like-
I wouldn't, but and that's how we got to meet Jay, and this is a song from my favorite group, the Mavericks. Take it up, Betty.
Oh, it's on, give me
Key of D. If you budding guitarists, it's in D and A if you want to strum along. I can't sleep a week anymore. Ever since you first walked out that door, I just started drinking to forget. I don't think the worst has happened yet. All you ever do is bring me down, making me a fool all over town. They all wonder why I wear a frown. That's 'cause for me all you do is bring me down. It's funny how my whole world fell apart. I think I saw it coming from the start. I tried to tell myself that it could be true. I expected way too much of you. All you ever do is bring me down, making me a fool all over town. They all wonder why I wear a crown. That's 'cause for me all you do is bring me down. All you ever do is bring me down, making me a fool all over town. They all wonder why I wear a crown. That's 'cause for me all you do is bring me down. That's 'cause for me all you do is bring me down. That's 'cause for me all you do is bring me down.
2, 3, 4.
All you ever do is bring me down, making me feel all over town. They all wonder why I wear a frown. That's 'cause honey, all you do is bring me down. That's 'cause honey, all you do is bring me down. That's 'cause honey, all you do is bring me down.
Yeah.
Hey, awesome, you
Excellent job.
guys. Good job.
That was great.
Back to
Great
back.
set,
They're
you
awesome,
guys.
aren't they?
Yeah.
You're too kind. Adequate's good enough.
It was big fun.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
And
Guys
he
are awesome.
sounded just like Raoul.
You know Raoul, thank you.
And that voice is coming from our next performer, who's been drumming up a storm all over the place. And we are fortunate that he's taken a break from that to be with us.
Yay.
Yeah, now we'll have some non-stormy weather, maybe.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. Please welcome back Jay, Singing Spirit Cunningham.
Yay, Jay! Good to see you.
Hey, everyone. Good to be back. I got a song. It's by Dan Seals, and it is called "Everything That Glitters Is Not Gold." And he was a member of I forget the name of the band right now, but they had quite a few hits. England Dan and John Ford Coley. Found your picture on a poster in a cafe out in Phoenix. Guess you're still the sweetheart of the rodeo. As for me and little Casey, we still make the circuit in a one-horse trailer and a mobile home. She still asks about you all the time. I guess we never even cross your mind. But oh, sometimes I think about you and the way you used to ride up in your rhinestones and your sequins and the sunlight on your hair. And oh, the crowd will always love you. As for me, I've come to know that everything that glitters is not gold. Well, old Red, he's getting older, and last Saturday he stumbled. But you know I just can't bear to let him go. Little Casey, she's still growing, and she started asking questions. But there's just some things a man just doesn't know. Her birthday came, you never even called. I guess we never crossed your mind at all. But oh, sometimes I think about you and the way you used to ride up in your rhinestones and your sequin, and the sunlight on your hair. And oh, the crowd will always love you. And for me, I come to know that everything that glitters is not gold. Everybody said you'd make it big someday, but I guess we were only in your way. But I know someday you're gonna know the cause, 'cause everything you win, there's something lost. But oh, sometimes I think about you and the way you used to ride out in your rhinestones and your sequins, and the sunlight on your hair. And oh, the crowd will always love you. As for me, I've come to know that everything that glitters is not gold. Oh, oh, everything that glitters is not gold.
That's a great song, Jay.
Yeah.
Wonderful song.
Beautiful, Jay. Good one.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah. Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And it's about, to me, it's about kind of like a Father's Day song.
It is, yeah.
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 Because the father more or less raised the girl, I guess.
Huh.
Love is but a song we sing. Fear is the way we die. You can make a mountain ring or make an angel cry. Though the bird is on the wing, you may not know why. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Some may come and some may go, we will surely pass. When the one that left us here returns for us at last, we are but a moment's sunlight fading in the grass. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Now if you hear the song I'm singing, you will understand. You hold the key to love and fear, all in your trembling hand. Just one key unlocks them both. It's there at your command. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. One more time. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Right now. Right now.
Good work.
Well done, my brother.
Song, Jay.
My favorite Jesse Coleman Young song from the Youngbloods. He had another, at least, cult hit, and I don't remember what it was. Anybody?
Thinking
No,
of Darkness.
What?
He did Darkness, Darkness.
Oh, yeah, I
Something
forgot
of-
about that. That's another one. Yeah.
all
great
I
one.
know is that's the one that touched my heart. So
Yeah, well, me too. And everybody was singing it back in the 60s,
Yeah.
as you remember.
Well, we were all singing it just now.
Yes.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
All in harmony.
the way it should be.
Yeah. Everybody get together. Try and sing on key right now. Give it up for Jay, Singing Spirit
Yeah.
Cunningham.
Jay. Yeah.
Hey, awesome job. Awesome. Both songs.
And who's next?
Rich,
Okay.
there's still no Ron.
Rich Barrett is next, and then it'll be Storm, and then it'll be David. And if Ron shows up, he will walk the plank.
And we're also at some point going to talk to cousin Linda, and
Oh, yeah.
Neil's going to do a song towards
That's
the end
right.
of the
Linda
night.
and Neil are our only legumes.
Steve, weren't you gonna do something? I thought
What?
I saw your name on the sign up, I think.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, my name is always on the sign up, but I rarely play.
We hold that spot. If he doesn't play, we hold it in case somebody comes late or
Yeah.
needs to move up earlier or
Okay,
something.
I get it. You're not playing. I get it. You're not gonna.
Yeah.
Not tonight.
Playing is a painful experience for me. I wish I could, but I can't these days. But
Barrett can.
I'm glad that Rich Barrett's on here because we love to listen to him. Put your little hands together for Rich Barrett.
Hey, Rich, good to see you.
We'll see. It's only a couple of days since I've been able to open and close my hand from the fall from last week.
Good for you, Rich. That's progress.
Yeah, it's. All right, this is a Hoyt Axton song. It's called Pride of Man. Pride of man, do you understand what you've been stealing? It may not be reality, but only dreaming. And I believe that somewhere there are other starry skies where the rainbows are not wasted on a fool, where the rainbows are not wasted on a fool. Good times come and good times go, hard times right behind them. Well, I don't know where the good times go. Sometimes it's hard to find them. Yet I believe that somewhere there are other happy days where the good times are not wasted on a fool, where the good times are not wasted on a fool. Do you know where to go when you're in need of loving? Well, I need you and you need me. Hey, what more is there to love him? Yes, I believe that somewhere there are other shining seas where the rainbows are not wasted on a fool, where the rainbows are not wasted on a fool.
Great job.
Really good job.
That's awesome, Rich. Yeah. Take care of that hand too. You're doing a great job.
It's getting better.
Yeah, let's see it.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Can't straighten the little finger out though.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not broken.
No. They have operations for that.
Yeah, well, I've had all the operations I'm ever going to have anymore.
Yeah, me too.
Fucking that.
Now, this is, I guess, with the theme. I kind of benefited from having two fathers. One when I was growing up, and then when I met my wife's father. He was kind of the father I needed at that point in time. It's called My Old Man by Steve Goodman. I miss my old man tonight. I wish he was here with me. With his corny jokes and his cheap cigars, he'd look you in the eye and sell you a car. It's not an easy thing to do, but no one ever knew a more charming creature on this earth than my old man. He was a pilot in the big war, yes he was, the U.S. Army Air Corps, in C-47 with a heavy load, combat cargo for the Burma Road. And after they dropped the bomb, he came home and married Mom. Not too long after that, he was my old man. And oh, the fights we had, my brother and I got him mad. He'd get all boiled up and start to shout. I knew what was coming, so I tuned him out. Now the old man is gone. I give all I own. To hear what he said when I wasn't listening to my old man. I miss my old man tonight. I can almost see his face. He was always trying to watch his weight, but his heart only made it to 58. For the first time since he died. Late last night I cried. I wondered when I was gonna do that for my old man.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was so
That's a
beautiful.
good song.
Really sad song.
Rich.
Rich Garrett.
Two beauties.
Really powerful, Rich.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rich. All right, before we go to Storm's place, let's go to San Rafael and see what Linda is up to. There's a hat there.
There she is.
There she is.
Hi, Cuz.
Hi, Cuz.
You muted.
there.
There she goes.
Hi. What's up with the hat? Is that a hat? A hat behind you?
Is that a picture of a hat? Yeah, it's a hat. She muted herself again. Unmute, Lynn.
Sorry.
There you go.
There you go.
Again?
Nope, you're okay now.
You're fine.
Good now.
It was never a hat, but it looks like a hat.
What was it
originally
supposed
the
to
Four
be?
Directions. But
Oh, okay.
It looks
then
like
you're
you're
supposed to
wearing
add a
it.
symbol and a symbol and a circle in the middle, and suddenly it looked like a hat. So there it is, a hat.
Yeah,
Now
right.
it's a hat.
I like it.
So,
Cool.
Cool.
so you're providing music for me as I stand some wooden looms. I heard some cheap looms because I'm teaching spirit weaving or just weaving next Sunday at church. Not tomorrow,
Cool.
but next Sunday. But since
Cool.
they're cheap, they have a lot of rough edges. So I'm out here
Fabulous.
standing in the sun and listening to this beautiful music.
Awesome.
I'm sorry I came late. I spaced out.
It's
okay.
All right.
It's just fine.
Yeah.
It
Don't forget.
happens.
Don't forget to send me a text or a message or something about your travel plans, you and Margaret.
Yep, I will. I'm looking
Okay.
them up. I didn't find
All right.
them, but I'll find them.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Love you.
Good.
Love you, Cuz.
Thank you.
Keep in touch.
All right.
Now we can go to Storm's place.
All right.
After that, it'll be David and then Karen.
Here's Storm.
Yes, indeed.
Hey.
How you doing?
It's been a week of tests, and I've got more to come.
Oh boy.
Are you wearing those casts that you were telling us about?
Yeah, they're braces. I got to wear those
Braces.
every single night. Yeah.
You sleep okay? All right.
No.
When you try to sleep. Yeah, I don't know if I could sleep with those on.
Yeah, it's definitely been a journey. We haven't quite gotten them honed in to where they aren't. Hopefully we did the last appointment, but before that they've been slipping some when they weren't supposed to, which made it even more difficult. But yeah,
Poor thing.
but Tuesday I had, what did I do? Tuesday I went to the surgeon and got told that what's going on with the side of my head is not still another stitch. It's the way that they shut off the vein when they, cut a piece out. So there's nothing that can be done about it. And
Maybe in time it'll minimize.
yeah, in time it may minimize. So hopefully the pain will minimize with it. And
Let us
then
hope so.
Wednesday I went to an eye appointment, and not an appointment, but they needed to do more tests, except that the machines kept failing to do the test.
Oh man.
Some folks get all the luck.
Yeah.
Right, and then Thursday I had a chest X-ray, but it came back clean, so that was very good news.
Yay.
And Friday I had an occupational therapy appointment. And Monday I have a foot doctor coming. Tuesday I have a pulmonary test. Wednesday I have an ultrasound to confirm that I have a hernia. And my guardians is coming because my lifeline has stopped working.
You're a lifeline.
Yeah, the thing you're supposed to push the button if you fall.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
boy.
Jesus. Shit.
Wow, what a week.
Yeah, well, you just got to work through it, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So that's why I'm glad to be here.
And we're glad you are here.
wait.
Let's hear it, folks, for Storm.
All right, Storm.
So, yeah. So as we've talked about before, I did not have the best relationship with my father, to say the least. He was the type of father where he had 3 children and nobody was willing to say his eulogy when he died. So, but I did write this poem at one point, The Counter. Years younger, I might have run down the hill to him to ask the latest count, how many cars he had seen from each direction. He didn't count cars before then. He doesn't now. Just those few weeks, part of one summer for an oil company that sought to know if another gas station would prove profitable in our town. He sat in the car for hours, away from his desk, his papers, his students with undone homework, and tallied Fords and trucks and convertibles. In the evening he'd come home to us, and he might have said something then to show me what his life was like, but by that time I saw him only as a tragic character in a silent movie role. My baby done told me when she was in diapers. My baby done told me when diapers she wore. You'd better watch out. You'd better watch out. You'd better watch out for the children. You'd better not. You'd better not start a nuclear war. She said, I want to grow up to be 16. She said, I'd like to grow up to be 35. I'd like to have children, to raise a family, and it's your watching out that will keep me alive. My baby done told me when she was in diapers. My baby done told me when diapers she wore. You'd better watch out. You'd better watch out. You'd better watch out for the children. You'd better not. You'd better not start a nuclear war. She said, yes, I know you've got problems. She said, I can see that you've wasted the land. But that future you're threatening, that future is ours. So you've got to watch out. We hope you understand. My baby done told me when she was in diapers. My baby done told me when diapers she wore. You'd better watch out. You'd better watch out. You'd better watch out for the children. You'd better not. You'd better not start a nuclear war. My baby done told me when she was in diapers. My baby done told me when diapers she wore. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out for the children. You better not. 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 You better not start a nuclear war.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Important stuff.
Nice.
And Father's Day is also kind of loaded for me because, as most of you know, I have a multiply handicapped daughter who's in care in a different state that I have very little opportunity to see, and I don't get sent a Father's Day card or a Father's Day present, or she'll never grow up to take me out to dinner or any of the things that people associate with Father's Day. And so this is a poem about that. And the song about where the earth is with possibilities of not having summers. Morning questions. How do you mourn the loss of a child who isn't dead, who you long to see more often but can't because you've chosen to move further away in order to live? Because maybe someday things will get better. Maybe someday words like nonverbal autism, epilepsy, mental retardation, aggression, incontinence, and mood disorders won't get in the way when you seek to dance jitterbug or hug her. How do you wake your child with morning time to get up, kiddo, when she's sleeping in another place's bed? They say there'll be no summer, that the light has gone away, that the earth is now in mourning, and the only night, no day. For hundreds of years we've plundered everything in sight. We've conquered the world and people and ruled them all by might. Sure, there were those who warned us we'd better change our way, but we knew how to treat them, to force them to obey. They say there'll be no summer, that the light has gone away, that the earth is now in mourning, and there'll only be night, no day. I need not weave you stories, you know them all too well. And would you listen to me? What more is there to tell? They say this is an omen, that even now there's time, that by our thoughts and actions we can cause the sun to shine. They say there'll be no summer, that the light has gone away, that the earth is now in mourning, and there'll only be night, no day. Honor the earth and each other, and be one who'll lead the way.
Yeah.
Right.
Life can be so hard.
All right.
It's a test, I guess.
And you definitely make it a little bit easier. And I really appreciate it.
Thank you, my friend. I hope someday we'll meet in person and I can give you a big hug. Great. Storm, ladies and gentlemen.
Storm.
David is next, and then Karen. Well, I'm getting echoes. Echo. 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 I am calling you.
All right, so David.
David is next, and then Karen McGuire, and then we'll talk to Neil, and then it'll be Freddie time.
Right.
Okay.
I think once you introduce and we shut this off, it'll take care of that.
All right, good. I'm going to shut up very soon after I introduce Mr. David Ballinger.
Hello, y'all. It's great to be here. I'm going to do Father's Day theme, and at the same time, I'm going to double down on the theme of that song. So I'm going to do two songs about the same thing, starting with one about my father. And both songs are about Christian nationalism. And I figured now is the time in our political cycle to double down on this message, because I am one who believes that Christian nationalism indeed poses a huge threat to our country. And so that's my thinking, and I hope you don't throw tomatoes at me or beer bottles after I play. They're both songs are called Hitler's Christians because I can't think of alternative titles. My father flew a thunderbolt into the wild blue yonder, and aimed it straight at Adolf Hitler. But I've the eyes of Hitler's Christians. My mother rarely spoke about her faith in Jesus Christ. She just showed us what it looked like. But I've seen Hitler alive in the eyes of Hitler's Christians. I've met him face to face. I can name the names he took. I can tell his tales in every gesture, every look he gave that gave him away. In the eyes of Hitler's Christians, my father signed a painting of his plane, fighting two of Hitler's Germans. To my son, an American and free person, my mother shined the kind of light she knew we could not see, but it blew through her to me. And I've seen Hitler alive in the eyes of Hitler's Christians. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a powerful statement there.
Really.
You know, it's because what it comes down to is that we're right on the threshold of losing separation of church and state. That's all I got to say about that.
Well, I was hoping you would at least give me time to drink water, but this, unfortunately, this song is in the same key with very, very strong similarities, but I have to treat it as a separate song. It's also called Hitler's Christians, but it's a little less personal, and this goes like this. He pours his Hitler poison. He spreads his Hitler lead by barking marching orders to Christian bobbleheads. They broadcast Hitler's shadow. They gather new recruits with psychopathological pseudo-Christian gobbledygook. Hitler's Christians pretending to pray for the second coming of Christ. Traitorous patriots preparing the way for the second coming of the Third Reich. They brandish big black Bibles, closed like fists, itching to fight, closed like doors, blocking the light. They brandish bloodbath rifles, open carry in broad daylight, open season on the non-white Hitler. Christians pretending to pray for the second coming of Christ. Privileged criminals preparing the way for the second coming of the Third Reich. Not a peep from cotton candy Christian flocks of sheep. They gotta keep their Jesus fleeces fluffy, pink, and sweet. They pray for peace, but not for courage to defeat or even face their bitter fellow Christians on the street. Hitler's minions loitering in the wings with stage fright. Hitler's millions powdering their wigs for the second coming of the Third Reich. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
David Ballinger, for directing our thoughts in that direction, because it's important, and you know, I believe Jesus existed, and I believe he was a fine man, and I try to live by the words that are attributed to him. But don't you dare try to legislate your Christianity on me. Thank you, David.
Thank you, David.
Karen is next.
Anyway, I'm not going with the theme. I'm just going to sing a couple of songs I like.
Good for you.
Yeah. So, there's my empowerment. So this one is called The Porpoise Song by the Monkees. I've been watching a lot of Monkees and Partridge Family, and I've been getting my old favorites growing up. So, all right. So this song.
Oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, it's Karen McGuire.
Yeah.
Hey, Karen.
From the movie Head, which was like, I guess it was a weird movie, but Monkey's movie, it was Head Trip. So, but anyways, I always like this song from it. So here goes.
Ah,
Goodbye.
nice.
Yep. Well done.
All right, Karen.
Hear her voice.
Yeah.
This next one is from Roxy Music called Thrill of It All.
Ah.
Good one.
There you go. Sky is dark, wind is cold, night is young before it's old and gray. We will know the thrill of it all. Time has come, it's getting late. It's now or never, don't hesitate or stop. When I call, don't explore the thrill of it all. And before you go to sleep at night, radiant shadows, do they ask you why? And crawling through the you wonder where you're going to. Now you tumble page, swing your ears and jump with a glide leap. When autumn falls, tumble, hit the ground. Every time I hear the latest sound, your whiskey wheeling round and round my brain. Oh, and just drives me wild. Dizzy spin on me. Where I look, I see your face. I hear your name, it's all over the place. Say, girl, though you've gone, still I recall the thrill of it all. And you might as well know what is right for you. And make the most of what you like to do. For all the pleasure that's surrounding you. You'll compensate for all your listen, some old song, something's got to you. Oh, hey, babe, I love that you see. You might as well live. I can't see, I can't speak. I couldn't take more than another week without you. Oh no, so I will drink my fill. The fill is you. Oh, fill of it all. Oh, fill of it all. No, I won't forget. Fill of it all.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Karen.
Rock and roll.
You and Brian Ferry. And that's Karen McGuire rocking out for us. Let's hear it.
Yeah, great, Karen.
Thank you very much, Karen. Hey, we've got Neil coming up, and then Ron, and then Freddie. Yo, Neil.
Do you want to do Ron first, since he was here?
No, thank you.
No. Oh, okay. Well, I gotta get my guitar. It's right next to me, but give me a minute. Hang on, I gotta go get my guitar.
All right, we'll just sit here and play with ourselves while you.
Yeah.
By ourselves.
I always like to be ready for my set, don't you? I'm sorry, I'm so sarcastic. No, I'm not.
He's jumping over the falls to get his guitar.
Yes, that's right.
Not even in a barrel.
He's got that great.
That's because I was expecting you to play before me, Ron. So, a couple of you have heard this song this morning at Cowboy Rex's house, but I did not have time to learn it on the guitar, and you will find out very quickly I still don't know how to play it on the guitar, but I'm gonna give it a try, and I know this is it's about to be Father's Day, and I wish all of you that apply a very happy and healthy one. And but all of us in this room have had fathers, and our fathers, and in my case, a grandfather as well for 3 children. So, but this is a song about love. It's a song from Hawaii. It's a song that was written by John Cruz and played along with Jack Johnson. And I did dedicate it this morning to Gaia, and I'm going to do the same tonight because it's a song about love. It's a song about family, and it's a song about us, and that's what I believe in. It's about us, and I'm going to try it. I have no clue if I can play it, and if I can't, I'll just sing it a cappella, and I can't do that either. And it's called Island Song. On the oh, wait a minute. island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. On the island, we do it island style. From the windward mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Mama's in the kitchen cooking dinner real nice. Beef stove on the oven, loamy salmon all night. We eat and drink and we sing all day. I changed the chords. Tiny little pila in the Hawaiian way. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. We go to Grandma's house on the weekend and clean up the yard. If we no go Grandma, she got to work hard. You know my grandma, she likes the poet real sour. I love my grandma every minute of every hour. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Mama's in the kitchen cooking dinner real nice. Beef stew on the stove, loaded salmon with ice. We eat and drink and we sing all day. Johnny Kakalapila on the good old Hawaiian way. On the island, we do it island style. On the island, do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the leeward side, that's windward to the leeward side. On the island, we do it island style. From the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side. Oh, from the mountain to the ocean, from the windward to the leeward side.
Yeah.
Right, Neil.
Right, island.
Thank you.
Great.
Okay, thank you very much to one and all. And just so you will know, we do have a upcoming ROM. It won't be till the 24th of March, but we'll see you again before that.
Of June.
Of June. Yeah, Tom's not here to correct me, so thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. And thank you for all the kind comments as well. And
You were going to tell us about J-Nut is not here because she has a bad
oh,
cold.
that's right. Yeah, I'm sorry. I did. I got a wonderful WhatsApp thing earlier today that but both JNut and Michelle were not going to be able to make it today. And for those of you who don't know, JNut has a really bad cold and she just wasn't getting over it. And also Michelle Abadia's brand new album is out. It's on Spotify. It's on every platform in the world, according to her, and she's really happy about it. And I was able to hook her up with a woman named Leslie Lee. Some of you may or may not know Leslie, but she's done CD covers for people, big name people from all around the world.
Well, we will certainly buy one of those.
I took
for a long time.
Yeah, and it's and I'm hoping very soon there'll be a CD release party, but we'll see when that's going to be.
She is going to have a CD, but it only on platforms so far. Is that what it is?
Is that it's available virtually but not physically? Okay.
No, she has 100 in her hand, so she will be getting some to some local people that she knows, but you can buy them on all the buying platforms, which I'm not familiar with.
Okay.
And it's just wonderful, and I've been liking all the ones I listen to on Spotify, and so I'm looking forward to it. So
she's amazing.
Yeah,
she's amazing. What a voice.
Yeah.
All right, Neil. Thanks so much for being you.
Thank you, Neil.
We love you.
Thank you. Love you all. Thank you.
All right, let's move on to Ron. And Ron, the Red Sox are ahead of the Yankees 5-2 at the bottom of the fourth.
Oh my God, this is.
You got to make up for last night.
Yeah.
Really. So, wow.
All right, hey, wait a minute. Give it up for Ron Israel.
Yay, Ron Israel! Yay!
So, in the words of Groucho Marx, today, Father, is Father's Day, and we're giving you a tie. It's not much we know, but it's just our way of showing you we think you're a regular guy. You say that it was nice of us to bother, but it really was a pleasure to fuss, because according to our mother, you're our father, and that's good enough for us.
Love it. Wow. That's great.
Don't make me.
Groucho Marx.
That was great, Ron. That was awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ron Israel. Did I say that?
Hey, Ron!
So I'm going a little dark now, trailing David Ballinger, who had a great song. It's a new song called The Hostage. The hostage sits in a room somewhere. What did he do? How did he get there? His name is broadcast all over the earth. How much is he worth? How much is he worth? But he's just a hostage in a blind person's game. He says, sing along with me. Sing along with me today. All hostages now. All hostages now. All hostages now. Waiting for our freedom. The hostage taker looks at the hostage. What did he do? How did he get here? Couldn't he have been someplace else? So I wouldn't have to watch him by myself. So I wouldn't have to watch him and wonder why. Is he the hostage? Or am I the guy? All hostages now. All hostages now. All hostages now. Waiting for our freedom. Now the rest of us go about our business. Talk about hostages. Exchange views. Poor babies. They don't deserve this. The world's gone to hell. It's in the news. All hostages now. All hostages now. The hostage maker looks down on us, knows this is our task. I gave them love, I gave them hate. It's up to them to find their fate. All hostages now. All hostages now. All hostages now. Waiting for our freedom.
Word up.
Very powerful, Ron.
Great song.
Thank you.
While one of us is not free, none of us are free. Yeah.
It's a hostage spiritual.
Yeah.
This is a song from Rock Buddha Rock. It's a rock opera that I wrote a couple of years ago. It's called 10,000 Joys, 10,000 Sorrows, and it's sung by Buddha's wife, Yosudara. Come here, boy. Look down below. People in trouble wherever you go. Satellites soaring in the sky, looking for a reason why. That everywhere you look you'll find 10,000 joys, 10,000 sorrows, part of some divine design. It's a mystery we see on the face of history, on our window on the world. Open computer, file download. latest fling at higher code. Good for commerce, alerts the brain, but does it help truly explain that everywhere you look you'll find 10,000 joys, 10,000 sorrows, part of some divine design, a mystery we see on the face of history, on our window on the world. Modern poet in Iran writes his impression about the family of man. People all over, they nod and agree. This life we lead is deep poetry. 'Cause everywhere we look, we find 10,000 joys, 10,000 sorrows, part of some divine design, a mystery we see on the face of history, on our window on the world. Some accept, others deny. Some just stop and wonder why. But you, boy, you wanna know just what makes this river flow. 'Cause everywhere you look, everywhere you look, everywhere you look, 10,000 joys, 10,000 sorrows.
Yes.
Yes.
A great song from Rock to Rock.
Hey, beautiful, Ron. Hi, Fern.
And Ron, where can people get Rock to Rock still?
Rock, Buddha, rock. That's right.
But yeah, how can we get one? I have one, but how can other people get one?
You can email me. I have a bunch of extra copies, and I'm working to get it listed online. But you have to list every single song, and it's like a big project. So,
Well, I think there's a way around that, but maybe we can talk about that tomorrow
Oh, okay.
or sometime. All right?
Okay.
All right. Ron Israel, folks.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron. Great job.
Thank you.
All right, it's down to the bitter end.
Oh my. It's ready for Freddie.
There's a bittersweet end. Here's another guy they broke the mold after. I guess I can't think of an exception. Everybody at the Catbird is one of a kind. They broke the mold for every one of you. Yeah, and I love it. So right now, Freddie, you okay?
From what I'm breathing.
Yeah, not dead yet. Okay, give it up, please, for Freddie K.
Hey, brother Freddie. Great to see you.
Happy Flag Day. My grandson,
Were you in the Blue Hills earlier?
my grandson's marching with his football team. He's walking. He's not marching.
Oh, okay.
He was in the parade. And they're shooting off some fireworks up in Quincy in a few minutes. So hopefully he won't call me for a ride in the middle of the song. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what kind of day it is. Anyway, I'm hanging in there, trying trying to justify my existence. I guess
No
I can
need.
start by breathing. Anyways, I'm gonna do this song just because I do it a lot. It was my my Jenny's birthday was the 12th. I'll sing her the Ballad of Jenny Lee. I loved a girl, her name was Jenny Lee. She could give a rat's ass about me. Loved a girl, I would have bought her the moon. But she just wanted to put that dope in a spoon. What's it say about me? What's it say about me? What's it say about me? Alone again. Alone again. Unnaturally. Unnaturally. I loved a girl. Her name was Patty G. She knew a little too much about me. Loved a girl. Guess I took her for a ride. But in the end, she left me hanging out to dry. She say about me, about me. She say about me. Alone again. Alone again. Unnaturally. Unnaturally. Alone again. After all these years, a little bit of laughter, a lot of tears. But you know, I'd probably do it all again. Kiss my dahlia in the pouring rain. What's it say about me? What's it say about me? What's it say about me? Alone again. Alone again. Unnaturally. Unnaturally. I love a girl. Her name was Jenny Lee. She could give a rat's ass about me. I loved a girl. I would have bought her the moon. But she just wanted to put that dope in a spoon.
Yeah. Yeah. Jenny Lee.
Thank you, Freddie.
It still hurts.
Yeah. How many years ago was it, Freddie?
Yeah, she would have been 49. She died in 2018.
But and anyone could tell that you did everything that could have been done for her.
That is for sure. That is for sure. And I was just putting in the chat a little bit about just that. And she cared deeply about you.
Yeah. As deeply as she could care about anyone. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
I think so. Love you, Freddie.
Love you, my friend.
The courtship of Eddie's father. People, let me tell you about my best friend.
Okay.
We were best friends. We were besties. I was juggling between two songs here. One was written in '07, one was written probably in 23. I think I'll go with this one. Quench This Thirst. The whole world got you down. Get back on up like some stupid clown. The whole world got you gray. Dust yourself off. Oh, 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 oh. Face another day. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Face another day. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh. Well, the fish ain't biting, the hunger hurts. Can't take one more day in this dirty shirt. And even though you know, the last shall be first. A man can only take so much. Oh, 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 oh. There's to quench. Quench this thirst. One good score's gonna make it right. We'll be doing cocaine with the ladies tonight. One good score's gonna make it okay. Throw this dirty old shirt. One good score on the outlaw trail. I'll be like Hunter Biden. I'll have plenty of tail. One good score on the outlaw trail. Couple of good scores on the outlaw trail. Might start World War III. Who the fuck cares? One good score with this white collar crime. We got plenty of connections. Whatever, do no time. One good score with this white collar crime. We got plenty of connections. Whatever, do no time. Whatever, do no time. Ooh, 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 ooh. Whatever, do no time. Got you down, get back on up like some stupid fucking clown. The whole world got you gray, dust yourself off. Oh, 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 oh. Face another day. Oh, 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 oh. Face another day. Oh, 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 oh. When the fish ain't biting, man, and the hunger hurts, you can't take one more day in this dirty fucking shirt. And even though you know, the last shall be first. Man can only take so much. Man can only take so much. Till it's quench. Quench. Quench this thirst.
Indeed. Gotta quench that thirst. Thank you.
Good,
Freddie.
Freddie.
Yeah, Freddie, you're awesome.
Whoa.
Yes, we love you, my friend.
That's awesome. Yeah, always will. You know,
I got a piece
pain
of
is
trivia.
pain. Pain is pain, but when you share others' pain, it becomes compassion. And I did want to say, before we let you go, Freddie, that I know that you would agree that people must not confuse anger with social consciousness, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
All right, Freddie. Next week's, I know you do. Next week's suggested themes. It will be in the International Being You Day. I don't know how you can be anybody else.
I was going to be John McHugh next week.
Ryman Lunsford, huh?
Being you, is that EWEU? Or?
Good one, John.
YEW. And it will be the National Kissing Day. And
what if I am French?
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
And it'll still be Pride Month. So, and I've been trying to get a Pride song together. I will get it ready for next Saturday, or die trying. In the meanwhile, I just want to thank Freddie and Ron and Neil and Karen and David and Storm and Rich and Linda and Ron and Jay and Betty and Andy and Neil and Val and Gaia and Jade, can't read my writing, and Jimmy and Tom and Mike and John, Kathy. Thanks so much.
And you.
Hey, Steve,
And you.
Before we go, a piece of
Yeah.
trivia. When the Monkees came on earlier, Stephen Stills auditioned for the part that Peter Tork got.
Is that right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he is the one that turned, because they were both in New York, and Stephen Stills told Peter Tork about the audition, and they both auditioned, and supposedly Stephen didn't get it because he wasn't very photogenic. And he had bad teeth.
Okay. He kind of did.
Yeah. I found that interesting that he wanted to be a monkey.
Yeah, that is.
Very cultured.
History corrected itself.
They all went ape over him. On that note.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I got from my side. Except, as the Lakota say, Mitako Yeo Yasi. We are all related, all interconnected, all interdependent. And Wakan Tankanishiyun. May the Great Spirit walk with you.
You and Kathy, too.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for what you all very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Peace and love, everybody.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Night,
Love you all.
everyone.
Night, everybody.
Love you.
Love
Good
you.
night. Love you.
Love
Thanks,
you all.
everyone.
Bye bye.
Safe, be happy.
You too.
Yeah.
Night all.